Hello everyone, I am Dr. Eric Morrison. This is 7 Under 3, and I'll be covering trading education using the TC2000 and TradingView platforms. Hello, this is the weekend review for the stock indices. And I want to go ahead and start off with a couple of different approaches to risk management this week. If I went with positioning and overall sweeps for the week, I look at the main one and the gainer was $10.66. However, if I look at all four of them that were positive positioning, I'm looking at an overall gain of $15.07 a share. So that was a pretty good Monday. Going on to Tuesday, positioning, and then the sweeps. I have 4 actually in the positive positioning and then 6 in the negative positioning. If I look at just the main one, looking at a loss of $5.06 a share. If I look at all the positive, I'm looking at a loss of $10.31 a share. This was overall loss despite the positioning. Looking at Wednesday positioning, we have 7 in the positive positioning and 4 in the non-positive positioning. All the positive positioning except 1 was in the positive, and we're looking at, if I looked at the main one, we're at $1.96 profit. If I look at all of the positive positioning, looking at $3.41. Looking at Thursday, total of 2 in the positive positioning and 6 in the negative positioning. If I look at the main one, it's a loss of $1.42. If I look at just the positive positioning, it's a loss of 50 cents. Looking at Friday, I only had 1 with positive positioning, and that was an overall loss of 27 cents. So the difference between just taking the first one with the main positive positioning, you're looking at $5.87 gain. If you're looking at positive positioning overall, on all of them that were green overall, that's $7.40 a share profit. Now, if I look at continue to hold on the swings, and these markets, it's all about risk management in terms of being able to have all your risk in the positive positioning and then holding it for the swings after an overall sweep has happened. You're looking at $17.47 gains for the week. So there's the difference between buy on the open, sell on the close. There's a difference between buy and hold with the additional swings. Now, it could have been negative for even that positive positioning, but for the most part, when you buy and hold on, it continued to go up, you know, as far as the overall position was concerned. And so some of them since Wednesday were still holds on until now, especially since the entire market turned from bullish to bearish. And you can see it with this overall Tuesday turn in terms of the market. I got to give a good shout out to Jason Shapiro, who basically, when I asked him about looking at charts, he said that charts can be a distraction. What you do is you see that the market is happening here with this overall positioning change, even though they've done an overall sweep in terms of liquidity, it continued to go in that direction. This marked the change in overall market direction. And then for the rest of the week, it went down. So it's all about risk management. Now, if I went ahead and went with all of the negatives for the entire week, the gains were 67 cents a share. So not too much on the gains overall as far as overall market turns. But when these turns happen, they are significant, and you do have to pay attention to them. And it's always good to be on the most side of the highest probability trades, which is positive positioning going forward. Hope this was helpful in terms of overall risk management, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And if you're interested in this kind of programming, both in TC2000 and in PineScript, click on the links below. And remember, ruthless risk management. Have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll see you on Monday. Well, if you like this video, hit the like rumble button below and the subscribe button. And if you want more information, click the course information links below. On the TradingView link and on TC2000, I have an affiliate link. If you open up a TC2000 account, you will receive a $25 discount using that link. Thank you for your time.